Well, good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Second day of the week, and we are looking at some better weather. The rain has moved out, and skies are now beginning to clear, and temperatures are going to respond. They're back in the 70s today and upper 70s later on this week. So we're going to see a nice warm up and near average for this time of year. As a matter of fact, it is November 14th. Happy Tuesday again for everyone joining us on this Tuesday morning. Between November 1st and November 30th, our average high is around 74 to 73 degrees in the afternoon and about 49 to 50 in the overnights. So this is the time of year where it consistently gets chilly in the overnights, in the morning temperatures. And in the afternoons, it also gets a little cooler as well as temperatures start to trend down through this month and through December and January as well. On water vapor, there's the rain system that brought in the clouds and the light rain and some pockets of heavy rain from the earlier part of the weekend. Saturday and Sunday was pretty wet. San Antonio picked up a little less than half an inch of rainfall altogether, and that of course did vary depending on where your house is located and where the pockets of rain set up. But now the drier air is moving in from the west, and you'll see from Louisiana to Florida, the entire southeast United States is where it's very active. And here's a look at radar. Nothing severe, that's the good news. But if you're traveling anywhere in this area today or tomorrow, anywhere from New Orleans to Destin, Florida, to pretty much the Carolinas, this system is going to move farther east and as a result bring the rain with it, the clouds and the cooler weather. But we're on the back side of the system, and with that, clearing skies and nicer weather and drier air. Humidity is going to stay in check for the next several days, and it'll feel phenomenal in the mornings and very nice in the afternoons, very comfortable weather. As a matter of fact, here is a look around town from Calaveras Lake to Morgan's Wonderland Camp. And downtown San Antonio, it shows baby blue skies, beautiful weather, and temperatures right now are in the upper 60s. Feels very nice. North winds just light at 8 miles an hour. Dew point at 50 degrees. So the humidity, again, in check. And it feels great outside with a north and northeast breeze. We're not going to see a huge jump in humidity. Probably not until the weekend. And even at that, it's still going to be pretty comfortable. Meantime, metro temperatures, 61 at Bernie. A few degrees warmer at downtown. Lackland at 65 degrees. 68 at Stinson and 63 in Floresville and Stockdale over in Wilson County. We're still in the 50s for Rock Springs and 62 at Kerrville and 61 at Eagle Pass. Today's timeline up to about 70 to 71. There's a good chance we may even hit 72 in some spots around San Antonio and around the metro. Mostly sunshine by tonight as skies clear, as they remain clear, I should say. And the air is dry, the winds calm down around 3 to 5 miles an hour. That's a recipe for very chilly temperatures overnight. So here's the timeline today, 65 to 70, depending on where you're at across the metro. And then tonight, skies remain clear, and then it looks like by tomorrow morning, this model says about 54. We'll probably get down to about 53 or 52 at the airport here in San Antonio. But if you're watching from, let's say, Helotes, Fair Oaks Ranch towards Stone Oak, Timberwood Park, good chance you guys are going to get down to about 51, if not around 50, or even 49 like it says in Bernie. Kerrville at 48 tomorrow morning and 46 in Fredericksburg. It's going to be a chilly overnight. So here's the setup. We have that low moving across Louisiana, and for the most part, a drying trend for San Antonio and for much of the state. So if you're traveling anywhere across the state today or tomorrow, and for the rest of the week, really, it's going to be quiet, and temperatures remain in the 70s and skies remain mostly clear. Now watch this. You can see the low moves towards the Carolinas, towards Florida. In its wake, high pressure, that remains our main weather player at least through Saturday evening. And then by Saturday night, Sunday, this low starts to move its way farther west. And let me rewind this back right here, because by about Friday morning, Friday afternoon, it'll be closer to California. And then as it moves through the weekend, by Sunday morning, it'll be moving across the plains, across North Texas and Oklahoma. And that'll produce, I would say, scattered rain, a few showers Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. And let me make sure this timing is right before we keep going. And then by Monday, it clears out, but briefly, and more rain arrives on the backside of the system Monday and Tuesday next week, with more cloud cover building in as well. So let's rewind this back. So if you have plans this weekend, Friday and Saturday should be fine. Everything should go off without a hitch. But Sunday morning, clouds build in, so does moisture and humidity, and that'll generate a few isolated scattered showers Sunday afternoon and Sunday night before clearing out by Monday morning. And then another rain chance arrives next Monday night, Monday and Tuesday. So here's the 7-day, 72 today. Again, some of those models were saying middle to upper 60s. There's a good chance we stay in that range just because of how cooler the air is and also the amount of cloud cover that sticks around. At the moment, it's mostly sunny, as you saw in our live cam, but some cloud cover will build in for some areas because of the low out to our east and how it moves the cloud cover in some areas and towards our direction. Wednesday, 75, 76 on Thursday, and near 80 on Friday. A little cool down Friday night, so for Friday night football, if you have plans to go out and go see a game, it should be fine. It'll be dry, but winds will pick up a little bit, maybe up to 15 to 20 miles an hour, and temperatures will go down a tick or two. That's about it. Not a huge change as expected, just a brief cool down between Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon, about 78 to 73. 74 on Sunday, small chance at a sprinkle Sunday afternoon. But better chance at rain into Monday as scattered rain moves in from the north ahead of our next cold front, and that should trend as cooler than average by the early parts of next week. Good afternoon, and Patty. It's going to be warm later on this week. I would say probably near 80 Thursday and Friday, Patty. So it's not going to be, it'll be chilly in the mornings, but after about 10 a.m., the sun will come out and it'll be a beautiful rest of the day. And just nice weather, very comfortable humidity and comfortable temperatures in the 70s and near 80 by Thursday and Friday. So something to keep in mind. All right, that's it for weather, guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday and make it a great one. Enjoy the cooler mornings and the upper 40s and lower 50s through Thursday morning and early Friday. We'll trend a little warmer again by the end of the week, again near 80 by Friday afternoon before another brief cool down arrives Friday night. And Saturday, Sunday, and Monday look pretty decent with our next decent chance at rain on Monday.